Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Kyle's going to be joining me shortly here. We are on a new farm. This is Lossberg. It's actually an old farm. It's been out for quite a while. I tried a bunch of new farms looking for small farms to use the Massey equipment on, and most of them they weren't well suited. So here's the premise of the story. We have sold both Old Streams and Coldborough, and we've moved to Germany. And Kyle and I are starting a new farm. We've bought some land. I've bought field 38 and 37, both of which were not a part of the original purchase. But then we also have all the equipment we need to get started. We've got some smaller tractors for sure. Small equipment on this farm because it is a very narrow, small farm. We have left over the profits from the sale of our farm. Unfortunately, a lot went into purchasing this farm and getting it set up. We are using the new Seasons mod. Here's the bigger tractors. We have a Massey 3090 and a 699, both of which are over 900 or over 100 horsepower. We got some mowers, windrowing and baling equipment. We do not have any animals yet because of the Seasons mod. I am not going to buy animals till the end of the first year because we don't have any food stored up for the animals.
Me and May and Ryan are having fun. Welcome
Great.
To Dreamland.
Good.
Me having fun.
Good for you. We have our seeder, our cultivator. These are the plows that we're going to use to plow up the ground. And here's our harvester. We have the Comia small harvester, one we haven't seen for a while. I thought it'd be fun to use this little harvester in a European farm. And some fertilizers. And that's pretty much the equipment. We do have some stuff to feed the cows and water for the sheep, but we're going to have to do everything manually. What happened to all my trailers? Where did I put those? Oh, they're in here. They're in our storage barn. Over in this end, we have our two bale trailers, and then we also have these larger tippers. And so that is the new farm. We're going to have some fun trying to make some money. We do have some money to start with, like I said, but that's going to mostly go to animals. I'm probably going to invest in cows heavily, but we also will have probably 50 sheep. We'll see what the end of the year brings. We're not going to make a whole lot of money off of crops because there's just not enough field space to make crop money unless we do like baling and selling silage. Even there, though, you're looking about $900 a bale, so it's not going to be a ton of money. But that is Lossberg. So I'm going to wait here for Kyle to get set up, and we will continue once Kyle has arrived. Kyle has joined the farm. He's going to get himself acquainted with. This is where the silo is. This is our silo over here.
Ah, all right.
Gruba.
Oh, do you also fill from here too?
Yep. Oh, look, there's crops. I forgot we have to sell those crops, but
oh, cool.
We can work on that later. We have $342,000. That's what's left over. I did buy field number 37 across the way. That's going to be our biggest field right now. And I also bought a grass field number 38 by the cow pen because we need more grass. Over here, this is where the seed is. And the fertilizer. I have it set to one fertilization pass. Hey, Ev.
What time are you going to stop
This is
recording?
just nothing right now.
What time are you going to stop recording?
Probably late.
So no Indiana Jones?
No, not tonight, hon.
No Star Trek?
No Star Trek.
Just go to bed?
Yep, go to bed.
No.
Now, is this the shop?
Yep, this is the shop and gas.
All right.
And there is a way out here, too, I think. Yeah. Or more storage, I guess. I don't know. And then over here, this is the front loader shed. So we've got two front loaders.
Cool.
And the implements. Sweet. And then here's the rest of the stuff. We have all our field stuff. Harvester. And we have the big tractors in here. These are our two field workers. And some
Alright.
baling and mowing. Sweet. We're set.
Awesome.
So I would say let's go ahead and I guess we need to probably plow all of our fields. And even the grass fields are showing it. You don't have to plow the grass fields though, do you?
Oh, look.
Yeah,
This place has that mod.
that's a fertilizer bin. But I don't
So all we
think
need is the seed one.
I don't think yeah, I was going to say I don't think they have a seed bin, so we
We
could place it right here.
put the seed bin right here.
Should we buy one?
Is
Are they
this
expensive?
just a parking space? I don't think this is a...
No, it's nothing. It's just parking.
Okay.
So that would be Sagut Lager, $40,000. Oh my gosh, there goes all my money.
For now, we can just get that, Wait, how much money do we have?
342.
Okay. Yeah, I'd go ahead and get one. Put it there.
How's that? Oh, it's backwards. Lovely. Crap.
Yeah, you gotta sell it and buy a new one.
Oh, there goes half the money.
We can fix that later.
No, we'll just do it now. It's fine. Dang it.
All right.
So, oh yeah, they give you exactly half. Thanks. Sorry, I didn't know it had a door. Okay, let me grab it. Hang on. That sucks. But that's okay. Just means less cows. But I didn't count on having the crop stuff either. So
I would put it as close to the building as you can.
yeah.
That way, when we pull up to fill up a fertilizing thing, the tractor can come into here a little bit.
What's weird is it's not letting me put right there. There we go.
Yeah, that works.
Sweet. Cool. Does this open and close too, or no?
No.
No, it's not as fancy as this one. All right, cool. So from going forward, we can dump our seed in there. That sounded horrible. So let's go ahead and get plowing.
All right.
So that's really what we need to do today, right? Because we can't see. It's too cold today to seed, right? So it's only 39 degrees.
Let's see here. What do we own? Okay, so 37, 38, 40. Okay.
37's the biggest one.
Technically, the ground should be frozen.
So you can't really even... So you don't think we can do it?
Oh, I can't change these settings.
What are you trying to do?
If you do Alt S and then go to settings.
Alt S. Okay.
Turn off season introductions
Okay.
and then change to Fahrenheit.
I did change it to Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Crop moisture on, snow tracks on, snow mode on, season length on.
Okay.
Oh no!
So, we're not frozen, but
I don't want to go to bed. Daddy, I don't want to go to bed.
Oh, matey, but it's late.
I don't like to go to bed.
You could go to bed in here.
you didn't want to get like an actual real plow.
Well, they're the same. These are actually wider than the Massey Ferguson plows.
Wow.
This is 2 meters, and the Massey plow is 1.9. You said, "Wow."
That's ridiculous.
Small tractors, small plows. Hold on there, John. Here you go, kid.
Okay, so day 1, early spring. Well, it kind of depends on what we want to grow when we need to plant.
Okay. What do you think we should grow? I was thinking, I mean, doesn't it seem like we should, oops, wrong button. Doesn't it seem like we should be growing a lot of grass?
For the animals?
Yeah. Like basically wheat and grass?
Oh, yeah. Alright. Well, if we're going to be doing, the grains, need to be planting those about as fast as we possibly can.
Okay.
We can, if we can, if we're lucky, we can get 2 harvests of grain.
Oh, really?
In a single year, but we have to be, we have to be on top of the game, and the moment it's ready to harvest, we have to immediately start harvesting that grain so we can fix the field. How do you get to 40?
How'd I get to what?
I'm trying to get to field 40, but...
Oh, are you going to do that one first? I'm doing 37 right now.
Alright. It looks like I have to go through 39.
There's a road that goes all the way around, but you kind of have to... It weaves around the farm a bit. There's no straight way. Let's see, 40 is where... Oh, you have to go over towards the cows. Yeah, it's kind of a... It's pretty hidden back there. Now, interestingly, this subsoiler does not cultivate at the same time. You know how some of the subsoilers cultivate?
Well, this is a ripper.
Okay.
Subsoilers have the big like panels at the bottom of the tooth.
Yes.
And a ripper is just like a, kind of like a knife edge in there.
Okay. Same idea. It ends up with the same end result, though, right? Is that the...
Yeah.
Let's get a little closer here.
End result, it's just that a subsoiler will get the surface soil to flip over because of those panels.
Okay.
But a ripper, it just tears the ground apart and breaks up roots and dirt clods and all kinds of stuff.
Okay. So the plow brings it up to the surface. Mostly.
Yeah. A plow turns it over, a ripper breaks it up,
Okay.
and a subsoiler causes a
Daddy, I like this game, but it's broken.
Oh, I'm sorry, John.
I like it.
He likes the game, but it's broken.
Oh no!
It's a broke. It is really foggy. It was funny because it wasn't foggy before, and then all of a sudden, boom. I don't think the weather loaded quite right at first. I'm going to rip along the edge here. I guess in real life they probably wouldn't change direction while ripping, though, would they?
No. That's a good way to ruin a perfectly good machine.
Oh, like turning it while you're doing... No, I just meant like following a... Like doing... rips
well,
along the edge of the field.
Kind of depends on how tight that curve is.
Okay.
If you're trying to make like a super tight corner, it's not going to work.
Tear it off the back of the tractor. I'm just trying to...
Your tractor would break. It'd tear the 3-point before it'd break that tool.
Oh my gosh. This is one field that's going to take forever with this ripper. You'll probably have the other 3 fields done by the time I'm finished. I guess a lot of the beginning plows are 2 meters, though, aren't they? That seems to be about the regular plow length. Let's see if we can do it from in cab. Oh, and you're using the GPS thing, right?
Trying to.
Is it working, or?
Well, for some reason I can't steer my tractor anymore. I don't know
What?
what's going on here? Oh, there we go.
What was happening?
I don't know. That was weird. Alright. Now we put that down. Turn that on.
Get my wheel in the furrow.
There we go.
So how many cows were they able to find? Kyle's neighbor's cows escaped.
3 of them are still on the loose.
So out of 100, they've lost maybe 3.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably will find them, won't they?
The original count was 117.
Okay.
3 of them got away, but you know they're tagged. They got brands on them. They've put the message out to, you know, all the neighbors.
Hopefully they won't get hit by a car or something, you know.
Doubt it. They're kind of like, you know, people around here are usually, you know, like aware of like what's going on with animals and stuff.
Right.
And so
Poor cows.
they're just lost. They're probably near the river right now.
Okay.
You know, just to be near water, so they'll be out checking the rivers in the morning.
Oh my gosh. Do they ever like kind of wander back home, do you think? Like, does that happen?
Not really.
They're too stupid to find their way home.
Well, they
There's-
gravitate towards the nearest water source.
Okay.
And if they find a new water source, that becomes the new water source they always gravitate back to.
Okay.
And that's why they're always going to check the river, is because the river is all over this area.
Okay.
And so, you know, they'll constantly be checking the rivers. They'll find them.
Yeah, because those are pretty valuable, aren't they?
Well, I mean, they're just beef. They're not anything special.
Okay.
Can I buy this?
Aren't beef cattle? No, John. Not if it costs money.
No, this is required so I could buy it.
Okay. Aren't they like $3,000 to $5,000 a piece though, or?
Not right now, no.
Oh, really? It's that low?
Yeah, beef's kind of taking a heavy hit right now.
Why?
Too much. Too much beef on the market right now.
There's no such thing as too much beef.
You'd be amazed.
Yeah, I know. I love beef. Wow, I was eating beef hot dogs tonight. All beef.
Yeah, I'm getting into goats.
Yeah, how is that going?
It's going all right.
Have you
Right now, it's a lot of building going on right now.
Have you gotten the funding yet?
Oh yeah, I have the funding. I just have to call the FDA and be like, all right, I need this much to buy this stuff, and they're like, all right, on it.
Oh, that's cool. Wow. Pretty soon the goats shall be yours.
Yep. My goat raising empire will begin.
And then you sell them for meat, right? That's if I remember right.
Well, I sell the goat, and
Whatever
somebody
they do
wants
with
to butcher it, buys it.
Okay.
But if the plan works out, I'm gonna try to get hooked up with a butcher / distributor that I found online,
Okay.
and they pay meat value of the goat instead of just paying for the goat.
Oh, okay.
And so instead of getting, an average of $110 per head, I'd get like $250 per head.
Okay. That's not too bad.
Well, it works out better for me.
And how many years do you think it'll be before you start actually making money with it?
I'll make money my first the first time I sell.
Okay. Like, how much do you buy goats for? Like, you buy them as little like kids mostly, or?
I will buy them as weaned kids
Okay.
and raise them from there.
And do you sell all of them when the year is up, or a couple years are up?
Well, I don't sell all.
Okay. You'll
I
keep
keep
some
the
to breed, right?
Yeah, I keep the pick of the litter, and I might keep Billy,
Okay.
depending on how big they are. There we go. But I'll keep the pick of the litter, sell the rest, and then that will allow my herd to grow a little bit. And so basically every time, you know, the babies drop, I will have a slightly bigger herd every time, which means I'll make more money over time.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
You know, gestation period on a goat is 5 months.
Okay.
So for like 4 years, I can do 2 sales a year.
Two
And
goat.
then they'll have to
Okay.
there'll have to be 1 year where I only do 1 birth,
Okay.
because you know I have to, gestation, birth, and then there's the weaning time. You know, there's the time you let them grow a little bit, and then grow with the mother. And
Right.
then when you go to wean, you can basically immediately breed the moms again. You can breed the nannies again.
Oh, okay.
So,
And who eats goat?
It's-
Is that Arabic or is it Greek?
yeah, like Muslims, Hispanics, Jewish.
So not just Arabic, but most Middle Eastern.
A lot of the hippies do, because it's not a cow.
Interesting.
The like Hindus,
Okay.
they worship beef, so they can't have it.
Interesting. I know some of them don't eat. A lot of them don't eat meat at all if they're like really religious. So we see
Yeah.
that at the weddings that we go to. Some of them have meat, some of them don't.
Yeah, and usually that meat's gonna be like pork or goat, sheep,
Right.
something like that. So there's a sizable market for it. I mean, enough to cause a demand that would allow me to make money. So
That's pretty cool. How's the plowing going with your double wheels?
good.
Shh, don't tell anyone. You could take those on and off as needed. I guess they don't usually use them unless they're doing like they don't use them for plowing.
Well, you can. It kind of putting duals on more or less depends on the field you're working on.
Yeah, if it's real soft, you probably want to use duals.
Yeah, if you have a soft field or a swampy field, you want to use duals. If your field, or if you have like lots of hard pack, your soil's like basically made of clay.
Okay.
So you need to be able to apply more power to the ground to pull a plow through it. Or if you're supporting a lot of weight, like my neighbors, they have a 6-meter sewing machine, but it doesn't have a drawbar. It picks it up with the 3-point.
Oh, weird.
It's a huge, heavy unit,
Okay.
but so they need to have those duals on the tractor to, displace that weight, so
Okay.
it doesn't snap the axles.
That makes sense. Super axles. Yeah, this is taking just about forever. I think I'm a quarter of the way done, maybe. A third. A 16th.
I might be like a fifth.
Okay. Yeah, this might be a fifth, too. Looking at the field. It goes off into the distance, into the fog. I can't even tell. It got so foggy.
Well, it's good we're doing the plowing now. That way, we have time for the temperature to go up.
Yep. It's going to be 49 tomorrow, so we should be able to plant.
What do we? So we're going to want to commit some fields to wheat.
I would say this big field for sure will be wheat.
All right. Well, it's got to be 41 for that. Grass is 37. We should be able to get 3 cuts of grass, I think.
This in spring or the summer?
For spring, summer, fall combined.
Okay.
We should be able to get 3 cuts.
And we're not going to probably buy animals until next year, correct? Because we don't have any food.
Yeah.
Until next year.
We need to stockpile.
Thud. So maybe we'll just do a big thing of wheat. We'll do wheat on all the... We've already got grass fields, so we'll leave those grass. But then we'll do wheat, too.
All right.
And which do you think makes more money, cows or sheep?
I think cows.
Okay, so we'll do cow.
Because,
we'll do all cows.
You can sell the poop. You can sell the liquid manure.
Oh, I forgot about selling the manure. I forgot about that.
Well, and if we want to, we can, keep that manure and
okay,
spread it. But I would say if we want to make some good initial money, we'd probably want to sell off the manure and liquid manure.
Manure. This is fun.
It's nice having these GPS lines.
I'm doing it all manually. I don't mind, though. I love...
Yeah, I am, too. I'm just using the GPS as a guideline.
I like these old tractors because I feel like I can play in cab and actually, get the job done for the most part. Like, I feel like with the bigger tractors, you almost always have to do, like, outside view. Or, there you go, like the GPS mod. Like, you got to use some kind of... it's really hard to do it from in the cab. This kind of connects me to the game more. I feel like I'm actually farming.
Well, if there was a way that I could see, my little farming sim control, the little console and see the buttons on my steering wheel while wearing VR, I would wear it. But,
that'd be awesome. Do you have a VR machine?
No.
They're so expensive.
Well, they got these ones at Wally World that they say they're VR, but they don't look VR. It looks like it's just a pair of goggles that puts the same screen in front of each eye. So it's not, you don't get any depth perception or anything.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And so I'm like, I don't know if that's VR. I think that's just a, like
putting the Samsung putting the Samsung Galaxy phone on your face.
Yeah, pretty much.
That still would be cool though, but
yeah, it's just not being able to see the 1,400 buttons I have.
Right. That's
with
this game.
Farm sim wheel.
You'd have to have some kind of way to make it so that those are virtual too. Like, how would you do that?
I think you would have to put a camera on the outside of the headset, and you would have to have marker references, like little, special colored dots on your like the console and the steering wheel. That way, when you look at the device,
You can see it.
it would reference, it would see those reference points and be able to place that into the game.
Yeah, because they're going to have to do that. Because if they're I mean, you're going to have to be able to play racing games. You know.
Yeah,
I
they're gonna
think.
have to find a way to get the referencing system into the game.
Right. I think I might be 20% done. It's going to be like a 7-episode plowing extravaganza. This is what we get for small equipment.